Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. I'm doing this in natural light. I'm hoping this comes out well. I'm going to talk about Terre de Hermes, one of the most hated fragrances for me. I just can't stand Terre de Hermes. But this one is Terre de Hermes Eau Intense Vetiver. My problem with Terre de Hermes is very simple. It has so much ISO super, it starts to tickle my nose. And it really bothers me. Anything that tickles your nose is going to bother you, right? So that's the whole reason I've never really got into this craze of Terre de Hermes. And the worst one is Terre de Hermes Parfum or Eau de Parfum, which has a note of shiso, which is even more troublesome to my nose. So yeah, I think some of you are going to disagree with me, which is fine. We all perceive fragrances differently. Yeah. So for me, Terre de Hermes was a no-go till this came out. And I also like the Eau Tri Fresh, which I'll review probably this summer. Well, it's end of summer now. We're getting a very nice spell of warm weather. So I might review it, or I might review it next year. Now this one, look at the atomizer. It's just amazing, This came out in 2018, and the parfumer is Christine Nagel. So one more reason to like Terre de Hermes is the parfumer has changed. Yeah, I personally don't think much of Jean-Claude Ellena. His work is a bit repetitive and doesn't resonate with my style. Some of his works are good. Bellamy Vetiver is one fragrance which I've really enjoyed and I've reviewed it. But most of his work, Jean-Claude Ellena is into watercolor. He embellishes his notes so much that they're watery. And I don't like it because I like my fragrances to be opulent, rich and scaly. They should scale up and down. They should give me the whole experience of a note. Jean-Claude Ellena is a minimalist. And that's why I don't like his work. Anyways, Christine Nagel. She took over from Jean-Claude Ellena in 2018 and she's now the head parfumer, if you like, of Hermes. And I like her work already. And I'm hoping that she does a few more of these flankers because, Hermes, like all other designer houses, produces flankers of their well-established names every year or maybe every 2 years. So I'm hoping they'll come up with another one. This is a 2018 release. When you first spray it, you're greeted with a very nice lemony vetiver. Original Terre de Hermes already had vetiver. This one is amped up. And it's not like vetiver you would smell in Guerlain or Guerlain vetiver or Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver, which I reviewed recently. It's a very synthetic vetiver, but you're smelling vetiver. It smells like vetiver, but it's very thin, but very strong and sharp. So it's sharp, but rounded as well. Because vetiver is combined with a note of, I'll tell you why it's sharp first. It's got a lot of pepper in it, Sichuan pepper. And think of Amouage Journeyman. That has a lot of Sichuan pepper. But it's also rounded up. And it's rounded up because of this. Geranium. You smell proper geranium in Eau Intense Vetiver. This is from my garden, by the way. All of these are from my garden. So, I'm a very proud gardener. So, geranium is rounding off that Sichuan pepper, the synthetic vetiver, and bergamot. I hardly smell any bergamot. I smell generic citrus notes. Very sharp, lemony. And green. It becomes very nice within 5 minutes. I really start to enjoy it. This fragrance brings out that character that you need in early autumn. It's very orangey, and there is orange there. Orange is making its presence felt. Within 5 minutes, you'll get this full spectrum, pepper, Sichuan pepper, that's bright, sort of fizzy pepper, slightly peppery, obviously it's pepper, with that synthetic vetiver and orange. Very nice. It stays like this. Geranium rounds it off. During the dry down, which is about 3 hours time, the fragrance becomes a lot less sharp. Pepper almost goes away, and it's very rounded, smooth kind of a fragrance. Very elegant and smooth. Vetiver is elegant, right? And that smoothness comes from two notes, olibanum and amberwood. And I really tend to enjoy fragrances that have amberwood in them. Think of Sauvage Parfum. I really enjoy this fragrance because of its dry down. It has a nice Sri Lankan sandalwood as well. But here, there's no sandalwood. It's basically very nice, smooth, generic woody smell, which is amberwood, very, very velvety in feel. And along with that amberwood is this olibanum. You smell olibanum in the late dry down, which is lemony, slightly smoky, very slightly. It's a nice fragrance. I enjoyed it. The whole journey is nice. Apart from the first 1 or 2 minutes, which is very sharp because of that pepper. Fresh, elegant, green, no sweetness. It's really, really nice. So ups and downs. Number one upside for me. Terre de Hermes is too sharp. So if you're like me, who couldn't deal with Terre de Hermes, I suggest you do sample this because it keeps that orange. Very little. There's also a little earthiness because there's vetiver and there's patchouli, dusty earthiness in the end. So if you are a vetiver lover, you will enjoy this one. It's a bit different than other vetivers that you have in your collection. So number one upside for me is this orange vetiver combination is a good combination, and then they've done a good job in making a very smooth and rounded fragrance. Number two, if you're looking for a good, decent autumn office scent that smells slightly expensive and is well made, this is a very good this is a very good fragrance. Although, if you put in other fragrances in the contest, this might lose out, but it's a good scent. I like the combination of orange, amberwood, and vetiver. It's nice. It's enjoyable. Those are the two upsides. Downsides. Performance. See, Terre de Hermes gives you nose olfactory fatigue. This also gives me olfactory fatigue, so I don't smell it after about 3 or 4 hours. But I'm pretty sure this is projecting because there's a lot of ISO-E still in the formula. Yeah, Terre de Hermes was mostly ISO-E Super. This has a lot of ISO-E Super, so there could be a perception that the performance isn't very good. But I'm hoping that if it's got so much ISO-E Super, which you can smell, I'd be very surprised if this doesn't project. So performance could be a perceived factor. Number two is it's 100% synthetic. There's no attempt on part of the perfumer to make it even remotely natural. The only thing that smells natural is the geranium in the middle, because you can smell geranium flowers and you'll get that smell. So that's the only natural bit. It's completely synthetic. So, age groups. Terre de Hermes is slightly mature, so 25 plus. This is again, vetiver is anyways mature, so I'd say 30 plus. Yeah, but that orange and amberwood make it in that category of 30 plus, urbane sort of office goer. So that's the age group, 30 plus. Seasons. Autumn is the best time. I've tested this, as you can see, worn it a lot, and I've tested it. Autumn is the best time to wear this fragrance when it's sunny outside, slightly cold, slightly windy. It's a perfect scent for that sort of autumn weather, early autumn, mid-autumn. Occasions, office scent, very nice office scent, interview scent. Yeah, don't go too heavy. I'd suggest, because it's got a lot of ISO-E Super, you might go nose blind, others won't, right? So 2 on the shirt, 2 here, enough. Yeah, office scent is a nice office interview scent, especially if you're going to an interview. Be careful with this phrase. I wouldn't wear this evening time. It doesn't smell as nice in the evening time. Marks out of 10. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. This is a good scent, good vetiver scent, synthetic but very good. The concept is nice, orange and vetiver, very nice concept. 7 out of 10. Hope you enjoyed the review, fellas. Take care. Bye bye.